Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, yesterday, Scott Bessent called for a, quote, fundamental reset of the financial regulations. He said that Trump could bypass questions of whether he has the legal authority to fire Powell and do an Andrew Jackson by abolishing the central bank altogether. Is this something that may have already happened and hasn't been released? Well, I guess time will tell. The DOJ announced that there is an imminent meeting with Ghislaine Maxwell. Do you think that they haven't already spoken to her? Do you think that she hasn't already sung like a bird? Well, I have a little bridge to sell you in Brooklyn if that's the case. Yesterday, House Republicans intended to subpoena Epstein co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. Again, a lot of signal coming out. Coca-Cola announced that it will launch a new Coke product this fall made with U.S. cane sugar after President Trump made the statement that he did. Now this next story, I have to be careful how I say it, but RFK Jr. was on the Bill Maher show, and RFK Jr. said, quote, 25% of Americans believe they know someone who has been killed by a COVID vaccine. Maher said killed, and Kennedy said yes. This is a big statement, and I'm not even sure if this video is going to get taken down because of what I just said here, but if it does, so be it. But these are huge, huge things to be saying on primetime network, TV that is. House Speaker Mike Johnson said Monday he would not hesitate to bring former President Barack Obama before a congressional committee to testify on the 2016 Trump-Russia investigation. An awful lot of signal. There's more about it here in the report. Advisors to President Trump will tour the Federal Reserve's headquarters on Thursday as the administration ratchets up pressure on Jerome Powell over a $2.5 billion renovation of the central bank facilities. According to Disclosed TV, U.S. Olympic Committee will ban transgender women from competing in women's sports. Yesterday, President Trump made the following statement. He said, "We just completed a massive deal with Japan, perhaps the largest deal ever made. Japan will invest, at my direction, $550 billion into the United States, which will receive 90% of the profits. This deal will create hundreds of thousands of jobs. There has never been anything like it. Perhaps most importantly, Japan will open their country to trade, including cars, trucks, rice, and certain other agricultural products. This is huge." And then finally, these last two stories. As most of you have heard, President Trump came out yesterday and he said that Obama is guilty of treason and that Tulsi Gabbard has thousands of additional documents coming out. That was big enough in and of itself, but then Obama's office released the following statement. And they said, quote, "Out of respect for the office of the presidency, our office does not normally dignify the constant nonsense and misinformation flowing out of this White House with a response, but these claims are outrageous enough to merit one. These bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction." I don't know about you, but it sure seems to me like somebody's shaking in their boots over there. So we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. That's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, there's multiple ways to do it. You can go to samshalhoub.com or you can go to mypillow.com and use the discount code SAM. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great day and we'll talk again soon.